Here's the first one. It's going to be Light Blue Eau Intense from 2017. Alberto Marias is behind this really beautiful fragrance. It's a marine fragrance with some mandarin. It's going to have some grapefruit at the top, but it's a nice dense scent. You can wear this one inside, outside. You can wear it daytime. You can wear it nighttime. It's a beautiful one. Now, of course, they have some flankers. You know, the, the Light Blue Forever, which is also very nice, but the grapefruit is really going to be pumped up in this one. This one is more, it's a dressier version, I guess, of that whole line. This one is my favorite out of that line. Gives me compliments all the time. Another one from Dolce & Gabbana that I think is really a nice fragrance that gives you plenty of compliments, or at least me, is going to be the One Luminous Night from the One line. Now this one is a little bit harder to find in the US, but it is really, really good. I think that the original DNA, you know, is a little bit played out. So this is a new spin on it. The main note in One Luminous Night is going to be date or dates. Really beautiful. Or the original one is sort of in the background a little bit. This one is woody. It's an amber fragrance. Nice and sweet. It's a great one. You can go out in this one and have really a good time. And people are going to say, man, you smell really good. That's One Luminous Night from Dolce & Gabbana. Of course, the next one is going to be La Nuit de l'Homme from Yves Saint Laurent. There's a ton of flankers with this one. All of them are really good, but the original one, it's the most perfect cardamom fragrance that I own in my collection. 2009, I think, is when it came out. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just wear this one because I like it. Daytime, nighttime, it doesn't matter. I know most people wear this one for a date, but I just truly love the way it smells. It's a wonderful fragrance. And I love wearing it. And it always gets you compliments, even though it's been around since 2009 and everyone knows it. But it's one of those fragrances, even the frag heads, you know, people that like having a lot of fragrances, they're not going to say, oh my God, you're wearing La Nuit de l'Homme. No, they're going to say, oh my God, that's La Nuit de l'Homme. Love that one. I think this one definitely needs to be in a collection if you want compliments. And it just smells so good. It's one of the best ones ever, in my opinion. Another one that I get compliments on, which is not really my kind of cup of tea, is Scandal from Jean Paul Gaultier. This one was created in 2021, and the main note in this one is going to be caramel. Now, if I were to spray this one in this room, it would literally overtake all the other fragrances. It lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. This is a perfect fragrance if you want to go out and you want to really like dominate. I guess with all the other, you know, like the Baccarat Rouges and all that stuff, the really sweet fragrances out there right now, this Scandal right here is going to be the one that is the one for Jean Paul Gaultier. Really love wearing this one. Even though it's not really my cup of tea, I got to go really easy on the trigger, maybe 2 sprays, and that's going to be it, because it's really powerful and it's really sweet caramel fragrance. But not really my cup of tea, but it does give me compliments. I guess people in the air really like the way it smells, and who doesn't like something really sweet? Another one from Jean Paul Gaultier that I think is really amazing, that I still wear, and it may be a little bit overhyped, but I still wear and get compliments on, is going to be Ultra Male, which was created in 2015. Perfumer is Francis Kirkjohn. I mean, look at this bottle right here. This one right here is going to have some pear in it. Actually, I think I'm going to give this one a spray. It's so good. It's going to have some pear in it. It's going to be a little bit on the lavenderish, fresher side at the very beginning. Has really good staying power. Lasts all day. Great fragrance to go out in. This one is just straight out fun. Now, another one that is really fun to wear is one of the Sauvages. I really enjoy the Sauvage. And of course, you can go with the EDT or the EDP or whatever. But I'm talking about Sauvage, and that's the Elixir. It's going to be around $140 or something like that. It's really super powerful. But what I like most about this one is that it's going to have a little bit of sort of a memory of yesteryear. It's not dated at all. It's super powerful. It has the Sauvage DNA in the background. It's a fabulous fragrance. Love smelling like this. And when you wear this one, you got to take it easy on the trigger because it's very powerful. Less is more on this one. Couple sprays, maybe 2 or 3, and then let it settle in a little bit. That's when I find that I get most compliments with this Sauvage Elixir. Absolutely love that. I saw a bigger bottle at the store the other day. I was tempted to get one just to have a backup of this one. It's really beautiful. Another one that kind of got me a couple of compliments recently, and I have a feeling it's going to do a lot more as I wear it more this summer. And it's a really fun fragrance also from Dior. It's going to be the new one, Dior and it's got the blue cologne on the bottom right here. I saw this one in the store. Picked it up not too long ago, so it really probably shouldn't be in this list because it hasn't really been out that long, even though the original one of this came out in 2013 or something, I believe. So this one right here is a citrus fragrance. Got a grapefruit note up top. It's really beautiful. I love the way this one dries down. And when I wear this one, I always get compliments. I mean, I've worn it maybe 20 times since I bought it. And it seems like every single time somebody says, oh my God, you smell nice. Now, this is a fragrance you're not going to get a compliment if you're walking by or something like that. Maybe in the elevator if you fresh applied it. This is more the fragrance like when you lean in for a hug, say, oh my God, what are you wearing? This smells really nice. And that's the brand new one from 2022, I believe. It's Dior Cologne, Dior Homme Cologne. Really nice one, worth the money. Just love the way this one smells and dries down. Gets me compliments. Let me know if it gets you compliments too. An interesting one that gets me compliments. I mean, this is really obvious. It's really beautiful. But there is H24 from Hermes. I liked it from the get-go. It sort of reminds me of yesteryear as well, with sort of the hot steam coming off of it. I guess the note is sclerine or something like that. It's a really beautiful fragrance. And I do get compliments on this one, but it's from like the strangest people. Somebody that doesn't look like they're wearing fragrance, but they just really like, maybe it reminds them of something. Now, there's also an EDP collection, or an EDP release, which is this one right here, only have a 50 ml. I was thinking that they're going to be pretty much the same fragrance, and they are. The EDP is going to be a little bit more on the greener side. So most people that have this fragrance really like the EDP better. However, I like wearing this one during the day and then get a little bit greener as the evening goes on. So if I wear this one during the day, you can't really get rid of it unless you shower off. So when I go out in the evenings, I will respray the EDP and it'll just be an H24 day for me. I definitely thought it's worth putting in here. This is a unique scent, but it seems to work. People like it when they smell it in the air. Now, two obvious ones are coming up next, and every time I wear it, they still give me compliments. And it's going to be two fragrances from Chanel. And it's going to be from the Allure line. And the first one is going to be Allure Homme, and it's the Sport, the O Extreme. Yes, it came out a long time ago, in 2015 or something like that. Actually, I think it was 2012. It's before 15. So it's been out a long time. But this one is going to be an aromatic sort of woody fragrance. Got lots of vanilla in it. It's just a gorgeous scent. It's sort of soft in the air around you. And every time I wear this one, people say, oh my God, you smell so good. Another one that's also created by Jacques Polge. You can still buy this one in the stores, but the other one from the Allure line that I really like and that gets me compliments, and I just love wearing it myself, is going to be the Edition Blanche. Right? You have to order this one from the website. They still have it, of course. And this one is going to be a lot like this one, only it's the citrus version of it. It's beautifully blended, also created by Jacques Polge. I think this one came out in 2008. It's one of those fragrances when people lean in, to give them a hug or something, they would just say, oh my God, you smell absolutely fabulous. It's a great fragrance. I love having this in my collection, the Edition Blanche from Chanel. So both of these give me compliments whenever I wear them. My next two are going to be, is going to be a Guerlain, and then it is also going to be a Givenchy. I guess we'll take the Givenchy first. It's a pretty new one, just came out recently, and it is the Society one. Now, I've been wearing quite a bit of this fragrance. First of all, I like the way what they did with the bottles. This is going to be sort of a woody aromatic fragrance with some vanilla, and it is a bit floral. Now, I'm not sure if the iris in this one is actually listed. I don't think it is, even though I do pick it up just a little slightly in the background. This is going to be more of a sagey sort of vetiver fragrance. And as it dries down, you're going to have some woods and some vanilla. It's a little bit of a deviation from the other ones in the Givenchy Gentleman line, which I kind of welcome. I think we needed to switch it up. We have plenty of them. But every time I wear this one, I seem to get somebody saying, hey, you smell very nice. What is it? It's probably because it's a new fragrance. I do get quite a bit of compliments, when I wear this one. I really do enjoy this one. Is it a groundbreaker? You know, is it going to be a fragrance that is completely unique and people are just like, oh my God, what is it? You know, it is not. It's going to be a little bit more, you know, along the lines of some similar fragrances out there. However, whatever they've done with this one, it works perfect and it gets me compliments. Another one, this is going to be a Guerlain fragrance that gets me compliments, and I really love wearing this one. And there's some different bottles out there. Looked online, you know, because I was going to rebuy this one to just have something as a backup. So you can have a black top with a silver tag, but if it says L'Homme Idéal Guerlain and it's the extreme, it's going to be the same juice on the inside. So far I've read. I've only have this 50 ml right here, but every time I wear it, I get compliments on it. It is sort of a combination of a fruity, sort of sweet almond. It's got a little bit of leather in the background. It's not a leather fragrance though at all, but it does have a little bit of leather in the background. But it has a nice sort of spicy feel to it. Some tobacco. It's a beautiful fragrance. When you see this one online, it's usually not online very long because people buy it up and it's absolutely worth it. And that is a great compliment getter from Guerlain. It's the L'Homme Idéal Extreme. Love this one. And I think it came out in 2020 or something like that. So it's not too old, a couple of years only, but it's a great one for compliments. Now, we took it pretty easy today going with some fragrances that get me compliments. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, don't forget to leave a like or maybe even subscribe for more content. I loved having you here with me today. Until next time, I want you to take good care of yourself. Always smell nice. Remember to be approachable, because if you're approachable, that's how you get compliments. Okay? Until next time, take good care. Always smell nice, and I will talk to you soon.